Good evening, my friends. It is Sunday, the 8th of November at about 9:55 p.m. in Puerto Rico, Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. And in a few minutes, it's going to be mandatory curfew. Yes, we still have that mandatory curfew going on down here in Puerto Rico. Everybody got to be in the house except for essential personnel or whatever. They must be off the streets by 10 o'clock. I have an exemption because I'm part of the suicide intervention and prevention team, but I'm going in for the night too because it's been raining all day, just rain. And I feel like I'm a tuna. So I'm going to be heading in and heading toward the expressway to see, how things are. But it's, like you see, for a Sunday night, it's virtually a ghost town. It is virtually a ghost town. This is Calle McKinley, which means McKinley Street. Well, it used to be called McKinley Street after President McKinley, but now it was renamed after the Virgin Candelaria. So it's called Calle Candelaria. And I'm heading for the number 2 highway, which is the main highway that wraps around Puerto Rico, 1, 2, and 3, known as the military highway. And it'll take me out of Mayagüez. As you can see, usually this place is packed even at this time of night on a Sunday. But there's nothing happening. It's dead. And because of the rain, I'm doing 5 miles under the speed limit, which is 40. The speed limit is 45, but I'm doing 40. Because people down here, they just shoot out of nowhere. And next thing you know, you have un cantazo, or what is called a hit. Or as they call impacto, you get hit and have an impact with another automobile. And as you can see, the lights are flickering on the left-hand side, and they just went out. Those are the street lamps, and they go out in the municipal Mayagüez at night. But right now, I'm in the middle lane, and passing the complex of what used to be the Kennedy houses that was torn down. So it's only carbon houses that here. And I'll be heading, passing the hospital, which is the Advanced Cardiology Center for Mayagüez, which is, but right now I'm passing the gas station. And gas right now is 51 cents a liter at this particular gas station. And there's a Gulf gas station on what we call Calle Post Street, which has been changed to Calle Dr. Patancia. What's happening with that is that there's a Gulf gas station there, and it's 51 cents a liter too, and I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised to see a major gasoline station still in Puerto Rico, because Texaco, Exxon, which was Esso, they left. And we got these, we have Puma and some other fly-by-nights up here. Speedway, they're gone. So what we have now is the Puma and Total, which is a French-owned petroleum company, and we're approaching the hospital right now. and what we call medical euphorium is on my left. You probably won't see it, but it's dead. I'm surprised people are actually stopping for the lights tonight, you know, because usually they just fly, but it's been a messed up night. And the police, they have been sort of, for a change, aggressive, but there's a problem with our 911 system here. 911 is the system you use to call the police, fire, or ambulance. The system is down because the majority of the 911 operators are sick with the COVID virus. So you can forget about that. You have to call the regional police headquarters, and they will broadcast whatever it is over the radio. 911 is the equivalent to the United Kingdom 112 emergency call system. Yeah, that's how it is. It should take me roughly 15 minutes to get home, but with this road, this rain, I am not chancing it. But we do have idiots who think that, you know, they can get there and race, and it'll be how you say it. I mean, they will race, but I'm not going to get into that there. The speed limit is 45, and I'm doing 5 miles below the speed limit because I do not want to have a brake failure, even though this is ABS or whatever you want to call this type of brake. But, you know, caution. I am using an Avis rent-a-car from Avis Mayaguez Mall. See what that jerk just did? Mayaguez Mall. So, I mean, I still got insurance on the car, but I still just don't want the hassle. In fact, I want to get over to the granny lane, which is the slow lane. Down here, though, you can mistake the granny lane for the hammer lane, which is the passing lane, for the granny lane, because they get down there and they really do their things slow. Slow as molasses going uphill during an avalanche. Right now I'm passing what's called Sultana. Sultana is a barrio or an urbanization in Mayaguez, and you have the infamous UBS Bank, where Pablo Escobar kept his money, and yep, his money was held in the bank right here in Mayaguez, Puerto Rico. Let's see what's going to happen here. So after you pass Sultana, we pass the Mayaguez Mall, and then you pass the Mayaguez Mall, you approach Highway 100, which would be in this lane I'm on right now, and you end up going to Cabo Rojo, which I have no intention of going to, especially now that curfew will be kicking in. And once I get past the second bridge, the speed limit increases to 55. But I'm getting out of the Cabo Rojo lane because I don't want to be there. And we have a Walgreens and stuff down here. drizzling, but for some reason as you head toward Port St. for this area tonight, the rain starts to pick up. I was coming up the ramp, and I just wanted to give him a wide berth. And here's where we increase our speed limit to 55. I'm not going to do that tonight. I don't want to fake anything else. I don't want to end up laying in the highway. You can't get an ambulance because 911 ain't working. Besides, I just came out the hospital recently from being involved in an accident, so I just don't want to take no chances. I'm still aching and in pain. I don't want to take no pain medication because I don't want to go gaga. But there we have it. The speed limit now is 55, but unofficially it is 60. And but it's good to see that people are not going crazy. Usually they zoom right past me like I'm going backwards. I'm not too comfortable on the highway. I think I'll take the side road because I'm not too comfortable. I had a bad feeling about that. But we read about it tomorrow in the papers. Whatever happened on the number 2. So I'll take one of the secondary roads. Myself a nice sandwich and some soup and a cup of hot cocoa and go to bed. Take a quick shower and go to bed. Well, the police of Armageddon's just passed, so they didn't have their lights flashing, so they're going in for the night. Yeah, they'll ignore whatever they see. They really don't want, without the major resources available, a lot of the police are out with the virus or convalescing from it. So they really don't want to stretch the resources thin. It's very bad. As you can see, this road, is very, they have city lighting, but sometimes there's a petroleum truck parked right here on this curb, and so I usually proceed with caution. The last thing I need is to get involved in a major explosion where I am being boosted to another galaxy. Not under my own power. And it just got a very strange ringing in my right ear. I don't know if someone's talking good about me or what, but I'm not that superstitious, so I'm not going to go say, pick a letter and then think of someone's name. But they'll probably be calling me a sack of MFs and everything else anyway. This one here takes me back to the number 2, and I have, I think, a green light. Make my right hand turn and continue my journey. Just made it just in the nick of time. HVLA. I'm gonna stay in the granny lane and head on up. I can see, looking ahead, that the Puma gasoline station is closed. Yep. Sunday, they do, usually during the curfew they do stay open, but before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see if the top fuel ultra gas station is open before I continue my journey. And I'm coming up on the exit for that. Well, it looks like they're open, but I have a full tank of gas. During this pandemic, I really don't let it go past half a tank. And this here Kia I'm driving, it's very economical with gas, but I just, yeah, the ultra top fuel is open. Burger King is closed, and so is Church's Chicken. Most of my concentration on driving as I get back onto the main highway. I see there's a truck from the electric company, so there must be some kind of a power outage someplace that was parked over there in that ramp. I hate going past those things. Last time I did that, the platform fell. So what I'm going to do is get on the highway and then make the swing around and start heading back like toward Ponce, so I can head on home. It would be nice if it was dry and no rain, and I could pick up the pace a little bit. Sometimes out here, you pick up the pace and they think you want to race with them, and next thing you know, you're in a caravan racing situation. Alright, I think it's safe enough for me to hit 50. There's only one car up ahead of me. There's the 333s, that's the red lights, the whatever, the stop lights. Like I said, usually at night, this time of night, the Hovenists, the young people, be drag racing and everything else with their motorcycles and their souped up cars. But yeah, it's raining, so. Even with the curfew, so some of them still manage to get up because police resources are low. In fact, I think the highway patrol for the Mayagüez district, that's covering from Aguadilla to past Sabana Grande on the number 2, they only have about 3 units on duty right now, and at 1 o'clock, the change of tour, they'll probably only have 1 unit on duty with with that, I'll sign on. Good night.